Hey everybody, good morning. It's Jeremy at Invest Advisors LLC. It is Wednesday, March 1st, 2017. I just wanted to give you a quick video to add to our monthly newsletter. I hope you enjoy the new format. Please let me know. Give us some feedback about how that particular format looks and feels, and you're going to see some changes coming up. I just wanted to give you a quick laundry list. I'm going to keep the video very short of things going on in the practice, and also that just kind of give you an update since our move to very cold and very thin-aired Denver, Colorado. I am a Denver native, but after 10 years in the magnificent Rio Grande Valley, I can't breathe up here yet. So I hope that you all are having a great time in the valley. For those of our Brownsville clients, and those of you in Colorado know that we're experiencing some pretty decent weather, but it's not the valley. Okay. Anyway, let me give you my quick laundry list of activities. Number one, since we moved, there is a new mailing address that I will have up on the screen here shortly. It's P.O. Box 554, Brighton, Colorado 80601. That will be updated throughout basically anywhere you can interact with me. So if you look at the website, you look at our email, my signature lines, all of that has been updated. So if you need to mail something physically to us, P.O. Box 554, Brighton, Colorado 80601. Okay? Next thing is just to let you know and remember, the office phone number, the office fax number, my cell phone number, the emails, everything else, and all the other ways you communicate with us remain exactly the same. Okay? So no changes other than if you need to physically hard mail something to us. Okay? I want to give you a quick I've been talking in the last video about just updating you about our client portal. I think you're going to really enjoy that service. That should eliminate a lot of emailing documents and dealing with secure email back and forth. That will go live April 1st. So your next newsletter will have a training video attached to it, and then because it's the end of the quarter and you're all going to get statements, by the middle of April, you'll get a personal phone call from me. We'll interact, make sure that you have any last-minute tax issues dealt with, and that you are logged in and accessing the portal. The portal is going to be a really great tool for us. It's going to give you some more personalized account information directly to your email once a week. It's going to let you sync up not just the accounts that I manage, but it's going to let you connect your bank account if you wish, your mortgage, your debt. There's things like that you'll be able to link to it. And that's really helpful because that information will automatically transfer into my online financial planning software, which will let me make sure that we're on track and that we are focused on improving your life. Invest Advisors manages your money, but I want to be a life coach for you, and I want to help you manage to get where you want to go in your life. So that's something that's very, very critical. Having accurate data, though, has always been a problem, and then having that data get old after we create a financial plan for you. I mean, within 6 months, those plans are usually out of date. So to have one that's online that you and I can both access and work on together, and have every time you log in, it updates with the current correct balances on everything, it's going to be really, really helpful. So I'm very excited for that. I think you guys are going to enjoy that next the evolution, really, of financial planning. We're going to be much more than just account managers and telling you, yeah, you need to save for college or you need life insurance, but be able to work with you, partner with you on your family's unique financial plan. Okay? That's coming very, very soon. I'm working very, very hard behind the scenes to get that finished. Okay? Next thing I want to talk about very quickly is if you are looking at the news this morning, the Dow Jones Industrial Average blew past 21,000. President Trump gave his speech last night to the joint session of Congress. The market is very, very happy to hear what they're hearing. So the stock market is up, 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 up in an unprecedented way in the last several months. If you've been around, if you've been an investor for any length of time, you know that that will not last. Okay? So I just want you all to kind of get settled in for the fact that at some point, the rubber band, which is kind of like what the market's doing right now, it's stretching way, way, way out here. At some point, we have to snap back. So I want you just to prepare for the eventuality, if you're a long-term investor with us, of some market correction. I don't see anything significant, but a 5 to 10% correction in the market is very, very normal. Okay? So just be anticipating some market correction. Right now, we're euphoric. everybody's happy, but we have to make sure that we're working toward your long-term goals and not focused on just this market. Okay. Next thing we're going to talk about is many of our clients have not yet scheduled your annual review appointments. Now, if you are in the Rio Grande Valley, you missed the current window for me to do a face-to-face appointment with you, but I can do something very similar to this, where we do a video conference if you're in front of a computer where I can share my screen. I can do a lot of that kind of thing. And so I want to, or just a phone call. I'd like you to schedule your appointment, and I'm going to show you how to do that again in this video in just a second. Okay. The other thing I'm going to introduce you to very quickly is a website that is there for you. It's completely free. It's online 24 hours a day, and it has a wealth of financial information, for whether it's financial calculators, articles, videos, quick little videos that you can learn how I don't know, the stock market works. Learn how to do a little bit of you know, how what happens if I get divorced? What happens if there's a death in the family? Those kinds of things. Okay, so I'm going to have you look at that website very quickly. So let me first back up. I want to show you, for those of you who are kind of getting used to how do I do this, how do I schedule an appointment with you, Jeremy? I used to just drop into Brownsville when I wanted to. That's really the only inconvenience from our move to Denver, because I will still be down in the valley several times a year to give you face-to-face appointments if you want them. So the way that I'll know how long I need to schedule my trips for, though, will be that I will open a window in our online scheduling software to let you know that when I'll be there and how many appointments that you know, you'll be able to schedule an appointment during that window. And if those windows fill up, then I will extend the days. Okay. So that's how we're going to do it. I probably, just to give you a heads up, will not be back to the Valley before September or October, most likely October, because I have so many school teacher clients in the Valley and nobody wants to see me from the day school gets out to the day school goes back in. You want your vacation time. Also, our winter Texan clients are not in the Valley during that time either. So the summers have been, for about the last almost 9 or 10 years I've been doing this, a very slow time in the market, in terms of appointments. Okay, so we'll open that window up. But let me show you how to schedule an appointment for whether it's a phone call or a video conference with me, and you would please still do your annual appointments. So schedule those at your convenience. I'm going to swap the screen now and show you those two things. So let's go to the screen. So first we're going to go to how to schedule an appointment. You can go directly to the calendar website and do it, but the easiest way, and I'd like you to get in the habit of at least checking in on the company website every so often. You can see that we've got a lot of information here. There's blog entries, there's podcasts. I'll show you around this site very quickly, but you can see that a lot of information. Here's some recent blog posts at the bottom of the page. You can offer or subscribe to some articles if you need to. But the way to schedule an appointment with me is when you log into the main website, as we are here. This will be your top page. If you go down to Take Action, so right down here, you will be able to schedule an appointment. I'm going to show you that in just a second. I also want to show you Client Access. If you need access to any of the custodians where we have client money, okay? We have, for example, Trade PMR or Wells Fargo, same thing. Aspire, if you have a 403B account. Betterment is one of our new accounts, a robo account. John Hancock, etc. You can access them directly through the website under Client Access, okay? But under Take Action, there is a Schedule an Appointment tab. So when you click that, it's going to take you to my online scheduler, and I'm going to go ahead and schedule an appointment all the way through so you can see how to do this. Okay, you need to look down the list of available appointment options. For example, right now there is an annual review appointment for 30 or 60 minutes, depending on how much time you want with me, by phone or by video. The in-person appointments are not available, but when I set up and open that window for in-person appointments in the Rio Grande Valley, it will say in-person. For example, up here, an office meeting in Colorado, that's available right now, but we will have an office meeting for Brownsville when that window opens. So just keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, you can schedule any other kind of appointment: a quick 15-minute phone call, 30-minute phone or video, 60-minute phone or video. And then here's the annual review specifically. And the reason that I have these set up separately is it sets up and gives me a little bit additional detail. So let's say I want to do a 30-minute annual review appointment. I'm going to click that and schedule it. The computer is going to look over the available days in which there are times available for me to schedule this appointment. So I want to, and please remember that the times are now in Mountain Time, not in Central, but the computer will adapt based on where you are and show you the correct time. Let's say that I want to do this on Saturday, March 4th, coming up. My calendar for appointments is open, at least in the morning. I have a couple in the afternoon that day. But you can see if I want a 9 a.m., 9:30, 9:45, this is the start time for that 30-minute appointment. Let's say I want to do a 9 a.m. appointment. Okay, so you can confirm it. Enter your information here. The computer knows me, so it's already got it. Your email address, okay, your telephone number. I'll put in my cell phone number here. That's to be contacted. And then it says here, how would you like to be contacted? By phone, by something called Google Hangouts, by Skype, or by FaceTime. And then it says below, I prefer Google Hangouts because it has the ability for me to share my screen with you if we have something we need to look at. Okay, so you can say I want just a phone call. I have an Apple iPhone or something, so I want to FaceTime with you, Jeremy. However you want to do it. Then provide the contact info I need to reach you. For example, if you are doing telephone, give me the phone number you want me to call at the time of the appointment. If you want FaceTime, you'll have either a phone number or a username. You'll know. Same thing with Skype. And then are there any other questions or concerns you want to discuss at this appointment? Okay, so we're going to discuss, in this case, an annual review of your accounts, and I'm going to update my files on things that go on in your life. But if you have things you want to discuss, you can do that there. This helps me prepare for your appointment ahead of time. Okay, so we'll say none for right now on this one, and we'll click schedule the event. It says we need to prefer a phone. Call my phone, okay, and my phone number is above. Schedule the event. Now it says confirmed. You can now add it to your calendar. Also, if you notice at the bottom, there is a way to complete our confidential annual client survey. Please do that before your appointment. I don't see who submits them, but I do see how many of them have been submitted. It's important for me to know how we are doing. So here's a chance for you to give me a report card for the year. Okay, so there's that, and that's a very simple calendar, and then once you're done, you're done. So at this point, you're confirmed. You'll get an email confirming it. One day before the appointment, you'll get a follow-up email, and if you need to change it, you just click the link and go in and change the time or cancel. Okay, so that's how to do an appointment. Now, the other website I want to show you is a completely different website than our main page, although you can get to it from our main page. But this one is called investacademy.com. And this is an education website that we run for you. You have a number of market updates, it's current market information. There are, if you have specific events that happen in your life, there's details about it. There's some mini 3-4 minute seminars that you can learn on certain financial subjects, any current video alerts, some of our newsletter articles, and then also some really neat financial calculators. So when you, for example, look at this, let's say I want to pull up a financial calculator just to show you. There's a whole list of available calculators. How much would my car loan maybe be? How much life insurance do I need? And what kind of long-term care? Do I need long-term care? What about saving or investing and get like an average rate of return? Or what's the difference between a traditional or Roth calculator? How will that affect me? So there's all sorts of ways that you can create calendars, and it will show you, calculators. You can run all sorts of scenarios there. And that to me is a very, very helpful website. The other one, from knowing the pages that you guys click on when you come to this website, the other big one is life events. So I can show you if I'm just beginning my investing or my financial life, if I'm just having our first child, if we need to save for college. Let's say that we've lost our spouse, which has happened in my family recently, and also caring for an aging parent, or if you're nearing retirement. Let's say that one. If we're nearing retirement, there's a whole list of potential articles and things that you might need to know about preparing for retirement. A lot of them. Okay, lots and lots and lots of information available to you right at your fingertips. If you wanted to look at a mini seminar, you've got the chance to look at some of these particular videos and decide to review, for example, Social Security. What about specifically women in money, or how do I plan my estate? Going all the way down, how do we plan for college? What about just investment basics? All of these things are available to you to watch at any time, 24 hours a day for free, and they're only 3 or 4 minutes long. So we invest in this, we pay for this service, and we have this website set up for you, investacademy.com, and that is different from the main website, investadvisors.com. But again, you can get to this other site from here, Invest Academy, and we also have it at the bottom of the main page, Invest Academy. Okay, that's all I have this month for you. I just want to thank you all very much for being clients, good friends, and thank you for letting us move my family, for family reasons, back to my home state of Colorado. I love every single one of you. I miss the Valley very much, and for my Colorado clients, here I am. So I'm very, very excited about the fact that technology is letting me serve your needs in a really personal way, but from anywhere in the world. I just thank you guys again. Have a great, great March. I will send another video out for the April training to show you how the portal works. And I want to tell you guys very much, if you have any questions or concerns about your accounts, reach out to me. We are fully functional, as you can see around me, and the office has been up and running since day one in Colorado. Okay? God bless you all. Have a great month. Bye-bye.